Morning children. Today our topic is graphical representation of a quadratic polynomial. Today we are going to learn how to find the zeros of a quadratic polynomial. As you know, the general form of a quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0. If you take a is equal to 0, this total x square terms become 0 and this polynomial become as linear polynomial. That's why always remember a should not equal to 0. Now, first of all, you should know what is a zero of a polynomial. Zero of a polynomial is a number which when we substitute in the place of x makes the value of the polynomial 0. That means in place of x, if you substitute the value, the whole polynomial become as 0. Such type of polynomial is called as zero of a polynomial. And we are talking about quadratic polynomial. So how many zeros this polynomial contains? Like you see, number of zeros is nothing but degree of the polynomial. Here degree is 2. That's why it contains 2 zeros. That means quadratic polynomial has at most 2 zeros. Now consider a plane where horizontal line is called as x-axis and vertical line is called as y-axis. This two axis plane is called as Cartesian plane. We can divide a Cartesian plane into 4 quadrants, like you see, quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. Always we move in a anti-clockwise direction. Whereas in quadrant 1, all x values and y values both are positive. Whereas in quadrant 2, x values are negative and y values are positive. Similarly, in quadrant 3, both x and y values are negative, and in quadrant 4, x values are positive and y values are negative. Here you see x-axis and y-axis are intersecting at one point, that is called as origin, where both axes intersect. That is called as origin, where the value is 0 and 0, 0. Origin values are 0, 0. Basically, graph helps to show the relation between two factors, like example time and distance and height and weight. Now consider a quadratic polynomial x square plus 3x minus 4. Suppose this polynomial is y. Y we are supposing as y. When we put value for x, we will get value of the entire polynomial. That's why we are taking x variable on x-axis and this entire polynomial on y-axis. That's why we are supposing y is equal to the entire polynomial. That is nothing but y is equal to x square plus 3x minus 4. Now we will put some values for x, then we'll get the values of y. Like here I am taking minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. You can take any numbers, but it should be minimum 4 to 5 numbers you should suppose. And when we substitute x values here, you will get as y value. Like here I took y is equal to x square plus 3x minus 4. Here first one I took x is equal to minus 2, and here I am substituting, like x square means minus 2 square plus 3 into minus 2 minus 4. 2 square is 4. Power is even, so negative become positive. Always remember, when power is even, negative number become positive. So 2 square is 4, plus into minus, minus 3 to 6, and this minus 4 as it is. Plus 4 minus 4 get cancelled, only minus 6 will be there. Similarly, if you substitute x value minus 1, you will get minus 6, x value 0, then y value will get minus 4, 1, 2 and minus 4. If you substitute x value, so you will get so many values, whatever here I wrote. And we can find zeros. As I told you, it is a quadratic polynomial and it has 2 zeros. So first only we can find how many zeros and what are the zeros of this given quadratic polynomial through the quadratic formula. Quadratic formula is nothing but x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a, where a is nothing but coefficient of x square, b is nothing but coefficient of x, and c is constant here minus 4. I am substituting here x is equal to b is 3, Formula is minus, so minus 3 plus or minus square root of b square means 3 square minus 4 as it is. A value is 1 into c means minus 4. So this minus 3 as it is, plus or minus square root of 3 square is 9. This minus into minus plus, 4 ones 4, 4 4 16. 9 plus 16 is 25. So minus 3 plus or minus square root of 25 whole divided by 2. That is equal to minus 3 as it is, plus or minus square root of 25 is nothing but 5. So we are writing that square root 25 value as 5 whole divided by 2. Here he has given plus or minus. So first time we are taking as plus, second time we are taking as minus. That means x is equal to minus 3 plus 5 whole divided by 2, or x is equal to minus 3 minus 5 whole divided by 2. Minus 3 plus 5 is 2 divided by 2. If you cancel that, you will get as 1. 2 ones and 2 ones. Here minus 3 minus 5 both are negative signs, so we will add the minus 8 divided by 2. If you cancel 2 ones, 2, 2 fours, 8. So that becomes minus 4. X values are 1 and minus 4. That means at 1 and minus 4, that means graph cuts the x-axis at what? 1 and minus 4. Already I took starting 1, so that's why extra minus 4 I have taken. No need to take minus 3 plus 3 minus 4 plus 4. That's why we are using quadratic formula to avoid all such numbers. Whatever here zeros we are getting, only those numbers we can add here. Now we are plotting the points on the graph paper. And writing this graph paper, we are dividing into two axes, x-axis and y-axis. Here x and x dash. X means here all positive numbers will come. X dash means here all negative x values will come. Here y and y dash. Y means all y values will be positive, and down all y values are negative. Our first thing is that when we draw the graph, when we plot the points on the graph paper, compulsory we need to write the scale. If you don't write, you will lose your marks. Scale is nothing but on x-axis and y-axis what you are taking, how much you are taking. Like this one box represent 1 centimeter. So this 1 centimeter we are considering as 1 units. That's see the difference. I am taking one number, the difference in all the axes, x-axis and y-axis. Now see, first point is minus 2 and minus 6. Minus 2 is here and minus 6 is here. Cross mark, or you can mark according to your convenience. And second point is minus 1 and minus 6. Minus 1 on x-axis and minus 6 on y-axis. Here I cross the point. Next point is 0, minus axis 0 and y-axis minus 4 will come here. Then next point is 1, 0 and y is 0. That will come on x-axis, x1 and y0. Next 2, 6. Both are positive. Now see, x is 2 and y is 6. 2, 6 will cross here. Then 4, 0. 4 is here and y value is 0. That will come on x-axis. Now join all these points, so we'll get a U-shaped curve. This U-shaped curve is called as parabola. Now you are observing that this U-shaped curve, just now I said it is called as parabola. It intersects the x-axis at two places. See here minus 4 and 1. Already we solved in quadratic through the quadratic formula. Zeros of the polynomial is nothing but 1 and minus 4. So that there only the parabola cuts the x-axis at two distinct points. That is nothing but 0 of the polynomial through the graph. Am I clear, children? So I hope you all got the parabola how to